Hello everyone, my name is Janka Peel and I will be doing the makeup tutorial for today. I'm gonna be trying to make kind of green and gold look, very dramatic for a night out, or if you're going somewhere into a ball or somewhere like that. So basically you can wear that anytime. Just to let you know, it's my first live makeup video. Hi Becky, it's the first live video that I'm doing a makeup tutorial. So if I mess up, please bear with me. So a little bit about my background. So I'm originally from Slovakia. I'm an independent consultant with Arbonne, and I really want to thank the girls for setting up this group, because it's really nice to have a community to come to have a look about it, lots of different tips and exercise. I love the Pilates from Sabina and all the healthy living style things as well, and foods and bowls, smoothie bowls from Kelsey, and all these things are really good. So I did a makeup course back in Ireland few years ago, and I haven't done recently much because I had my baby girl just 3 months ago, and I just getting kind of back into it really. So I wanted to give you this this look, and I believe we can start with what do I do with my skin. So I did cleanse my skin. I have nothing on my skin. It's just me purely. So I'm just gonna use a liquid serum. This is an awesome serum from Arbonne. It's very good for your skin if you have a dry skin. My skin is extremely dry, and especially when you're putting makeup on, the last thing you want is to have dry skin, so you can see lots of things peeling off. So let's do this quickly. I'll try to be fast, so we are not here 40 minutes, but I can't promise anything. Awesome. Now let's do the quickly eye gel. There we go. Now, perfect. This is really good for you, just to do around the eyes, get the moisture in. I absolutely love these products. It makes my skin so much better. And then the cream looks like this. It's like a gel. Sometimes I feel that it's like splashing water into your face with the cream, which is rather incredible. Okie dokie. Quickly put that cream on. Amazing. Okay, now let's get going. So I'm gonna start with the eyebrows, because as you can see, I don't really have much hair in there, so I always need to do my hair. So I'm gonna be using pencil. You can use any pencil. I'm using my my Arbonne one. It looks like this, and I'm gonna start drawing line, starting from the middle, going towards the end. You always want to be underneath your natural line. You can always fix any mistakes, so. Okay, and just drawing around the side. Get those hair in as well. And I'm doing backwards, so I'm coming in and then trying to flick these up. Awesome, so that's a starter. Now let's do the same on the other side. Start in the middle. Obviously everybody has a different style. So if you prefer a brow gel, you can do the same with the brush and brow gel. If you like just an eyeshadow, you can do that. If you have any permanent, I'm supposed to have my HD brows done just before lockdown. Obviously never happened, so I have to sort myself like this. Awesome. So I'm gonna just draw them like this, and then depending on the look, if I need to add anything, I'm just gonna add it on. There is new style called Soap Bar, which you put your brows completely up and then do them like this, and they stay much better. Haven't got around to doing it. I saw a few girls doing it on YouTube. It looks really good, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work for me because I don't really have many hair. If you have a hair, you are lucky. Okay, so next step. Every makeup artist starts different way. Somebody does the face first and then they do the eyes. I do the eyes first, especially because I'm gonna do glam look and I'm gonna be using black color. It's gonna be all over here as well, so you don't want to have your set foundation there and then just going over, so I'm just gonna do that first. I'm gonna be taking the primer. I like using the primers because it brings out the color in the eyeshadow. So let me see, just put it like that, put it right here. Awesome. And then now I'm gonna use one of the brushes, flat brush like this, just to spread around. Brilliant. I hope none of you going completely crazy on this lockdown and keeping sane. It's not easy, but we got to do what we got to do to stay safe. So I'll just spread that all over my eyelid, making sure that it's evenly done, and at the back of the brush, just blending it in so there is no harsh line. This brush, it's concealer brush from Arbonne as well. So just doing it very quickly. Now what I do as well, I'll take a little bit of concealer and just clean up around my brows so they stick out a little bit better. So I'll put it on my hand because hello Gapcha, hi Kelsey, I can see you now, girls join, thank you so much for watching. So I'll just take that much and then dip it in and try to do clear line so the brows stands out. And then I'll go usually with this just to clear out, so you can see it just brings it a little bit out. Again, I need to put a little bit more because I haven't done that. Awesome. So you can write down how is your Friday so far. What have you been doing today? I hope you get some stuff that you were planning to get done for years. I have so many things that I wanted to do. I never had the time, so now finally we have a time to do that. So I'm putting the concealer above the brows as well, which makes the shape really nice and crisp. And once we put the foundation, I'm gonna clear everything around it as well and just make sure that the lines are not visible and sleek. Awesome. Perfect. Now, so the base is done. Now let's start build the colors. If you want to work with the darker colors, you have to make your way up. You can't put straight away black color, otherwise it's gonna be very smudged. So now let me just take this so you can actually see what I'm doing. I'm gonna start with color like this one, and you wanna take a little bit fluffy brush and just tap gently. I sometimes just put it on my hand as well, so tap it off and then go easy into grease. tap it again. And again. And just building up slowly. Okay? Do the other eye as well. Just blend it in. Perfect. Awesome. So we have this done now. I will go over again with a different brush. So you can use anything in these lines. So it's a little bit more smaller than this one. And I'm gonna go with the darker shades. So I'm gonna choose, which one is it? This one here from the palette. This, sorry, I'm showing you wrong way, like this. So the girls which has a palette actually doesn't use the wrong color. So it's this one. And just gently tap. And again, on my hand. And going back in a crease. Building up the color. And there we go. Try not to go too high, but you need to bring it a little bit up so you get the fine. There we go. I love these eyeshadows from Arbonne. They are very comparable to Inglot or Sigma, which is really good. They are very good brands for makeup artists, and they are vegan, cruelty-free, and they spread so easily. Like you can see how the color is building up very nicely. So there we go. And I didn't even use that much, and it's already looking great. So a little bit higher. If you have a hooded eyes, just make sure you go tiny bit more higher. It's like when you have a lot of skin here, just to make sure that you can actually see it. Awesome. Now I'm just gonna take a clear brush with nothing on it and nice and blend it everything in together. So there are no harsh lines or anything like that. Go. And it's very nice, those brushes. I love these ones. The brushes from Arbonne are as well cruelty-free, which is amazing, and they come in such an amazing, like in a case like that. When I saw it first time, I was like, oh yes, I'm gonna get it. Brilliant. So we have that. Now we want to go even darker. So we're gonna take which one? There is this color here. Same brush, it's fine, but this color, it's from the Christmas palette. This one, it's a little bit more darker. It's called Nightfall. So any dark brown, just make sure it's matte. If you start working with the shiny shades, it can get blended and very messy. So try to use the matte ones. There we go, and put it back in a crease and also into this corner here. So we have one, same thing, just tap it, and then there we go. And in a circular motion, slowly. It's like sometimes I feel like I want to fall asleep because it's just so nice and relaxing. It's like a little massage for your eyelids. Awesome. Now, again, you go back with a plain, clean brush where there is nothing on it. And you, hello Eva, hello Sarah. My sister is on as well. Thank you for watching, my love. The support, family support is important. She's in Lithuania and I'm not exactly sure when I'm gonna see her next. Which is such a shame. But let's hope we're gonna meet up soon and this lockdown is over very soon. Now, so we have the base done. Now what I will do, I'm gonna do clear lines where I'm gonna put a little bit of gel eyeliner. You can use pencil, you can use lots of different things, but for me to make a clear line, I'm a much better with a little brush than anything else. So I'm just gonna draw a line, and I'm gonna start probably somewhere here and going towards your brow, which should be like the indicator as they teach us. It should be like that, and that's where your brow is supposed to finish, and that's where your flick supposed to be, to uplift your eye rather than like make it going downwards. You want everything to look up, to look fresh, to look young. So if it doesn't work, we can every time fix everything. So don't worry if you make mistakes. It takes many times practice to do it properly. So I'm just creating a line. I'm not even breathing, I think. Okay. So now I'm gonna work that a little bit inwards, because if I'm gonna put the black color there, I want it to really stand out. Okie doke. So it should look something like this, because we're gonna be putting eyeshadows over it. So let me do the other eye, and this is the hard bit, to try to make the straight line on the other side in the same height and everything. It's rather difficult. Okie doke, let's do this. Now, that looks very similar. Cool, now work backwards. Just whatever you have left on a brush, or like I said, you don't have to do this if you don't want to, but I just wanted to show you kind of very dramatic one. So there we go. Okay, so we have that done. That's fine for now. Okay, close this, and then now we're gonna go there with the black eyeshadow, but just need to be careful. Black eyeshadows are very dangerous things. They can make a lot of mess. So I'm gonna be taking where is this? Here. I'm gonna be taking the black color. This one is Onyx from the Arbonne palette, but like I said, you can use any black color, it's gonna work as well. Now tap it in on my hand and just work and place on it. Now, there we go, the other eye as well. And just blend that inwards towards the middle of the eyelid. There we go. So that looks very good. And then now I'm gonna go again with a clean plain brush. Just take whatever I have in my hand and kind of just blend it inwards a little bit. Not too much, because we don't really want to have a black eye, but just very gently in a circular movement. There we go. Perfect. Okie dokie, we will finish off the corners and edges and everything in a minute. So now what I want to do is add the green color. We have beautiful color called Electra on is again the Christmas palette, this one. It's very nice. I don't know if you can see, it's a shimmery as well. It doesn't want to focus on it very much, but you can get an idea. And like I said, the pigment on our palettes, it's amazing. So let me get this on the brush. I would use flat brush like this. You can see. You wanna tap it in and just tap it on. And build up again. I would go almost to the edge. And cover most of my eyelid with the green color. It's like I match my top as well, so you can see. The reason as well why I'm using the green one, because we have changed the logo for Arbonne recently, and I thought that would be a good idea to do green makeup. Also, last year we had the emerald ball. That was really cool. So, and I did the green makeup on that. So I thought I'm just gonna stick with the green, and it's really nice. Okie doke. Now, perfect. And you leave probably this much. Perfect. Now I would take again one of the, which one was it? This one, this brush, and just go in with which one, the stone, this color here, this one, which is a little bit green as well, and afterwards black again in the edges, because obviously if you place eyeshadow over it, it covers the black. So I'm gonna take the other side and just put a stone. So a little bit there, and then the black. And get the black on. Okay. Same on the other eye. Just a little bit of this one. Awesome. And then black. Just blend it in. Brilliant. Now what I want to do is just take a plain brush again and just blend all together. Very gently. You don't wanna smudge it too much. Awesome. Okie doke. So let's now move on for the gold color. It's gonna go there. So I'm using Supernova with a combination of a gold shade. So Supernova is this one, and then I'm gonna be adding this as well, which is the pure gold. This shade will be shimmery, so make sure that you're gonna get some shimmery shade to get the gold on. And you're building up again. Slowly. Awesome. I will go again with the green, just to get that done. And again. Brilliant. Now I would take the blending brush again and just go over the crease and try to bring it a little bit more higher, just because I don't think it's high enough. So I'm gonna take Cypress, this one, and just do it. So just blend a little bit on the high side. Be careful to not touch your brows. Awesome. Now clean one again, just clear everything, nice. Beautiful. And then I'm gonna go back in black because I want more black on the edge. And just brush it inwards. Okay, so that's for now. There we go. Okay, now what I want really is to take one of the any baby wipes and just do the line so it's nice and sharp and crisp. Just using your nail. Okie doke. Now I clean under my eyes, whatever I have there. Okay, and I'm gonna use the concealer and try to blend a little bit in. So, very quickly, there we go, concealer, choop choop, on back of the hand. And again, tap tap, down, tap tap, down. And then you need to blend it in. I'm using the color light at the moment, but I think I will soon need to change for a little bit darker one as the sun coming out. You want to get right into your line as well and then blend it. And I like to do the line here as well, so it gets you that little bit of edge as well. And then just blend in everything like this. There we go. Same on the other side. Second. There we go. My mirror gave out. No. And do this. There we go. Blend in. Awesome. Okay. So now, so you don't have massive eyes on the top and nothing on the bottom, take a little bit of the black. Don't put any color in. Just go with whatever you have on your brush and start going from outward in. Because black color is dangerous. So halfway, same with the other one. There should be enough on your brush. Okie doke. Now you're gonna take another one, let's say this one, and you're gonna go with the same gold color that you have done, this one, and now you're gonna go like this, so you get it into this edge and a little bit down here, same, just that, there we go. Awesome. And I like to blend a bit of green in there as well. So again, on the brush, this one, use the same one. Put a little bit of the green color that you have on the top, this one, and just touch it very gently, and you connect the line and you blend like that, as you can see. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Okay, so that's the lower lash line done as well. Okay, Now I'll just get out of anything that I don't really like. Perfect. Cool. Now, what I usually do as well is just to get a little bit of color on underneath of your brows as well. I'm just gonna use very plain color. Which brush? I'm just gonna use the concealer brush anyway, and put a little bit of, it's called fog. It's any kind of light color. Don't use white, but just the lighter one to stand out. Okay, and just really over here, bring it in. There we go. Awesome. Okay, and then now we're gonna go and put the pencil, so black pencil in. I would only go not completely in because you have the gold color, you want to keep it away. So there you go, something like that. Nice. Now you can see the brows are now not quite strong, so what I'm gonna do is take my eyeshadow and just go over a little bit more. I'm just using regular, any dark brown, whatever you are used to, you can use that. I'm just gonna fill it in so it's more defined. The last thing you want to have a soft brows when you have very strong makeup on. There we go. Better. Doesn't need much, just tiny bit. Okay, perfect. And you just want to kind of get it in line and then downwards, depending on the shape you really want to create. The hardest thing sometimes is to get them even, so just look at yourself and just play around. That should be alright. Okie dokie. So next it will be the foundation. So I'm using first primer. This primer is from Arbonne and it's absolutely epic. It feels like when you're putting silk on your face. It's like that. My camera doesn't want to focus on it, but it's really soft and like satin style. And it was used, makeup was used in the Twilight movie as well, which is really, really good. I got some luck. Okay, perfect. Just put it in with my hands. Hands sometimes are the best things. Okie doke. There we go. Now for the foundation, I'm mixing two foundations because it's hard for me to find the shades that I like or use. I'm using my hand, so at the end my hand will be looking like that. So you can use a palette, you can use anything you really like. It's completely up to you. In regards to foundation, you can use lots of different things. So in Arbonne I'm using, what is this? Mixture of natural beige and soft blush. You can see my skin, it gets blushed as well. So this is the liquid foundation, and that one is with SPF 15. Also, if you don't like foundation and you are quite young and you have very good skin, you can use the CC cream or BB cream. This one is in light and it has SPF 30 as well. So it's really good if you don't like to put too much, like let's say for the glam makeup I use foundation. But if I'm going just out, I just use CC cream. I don't bother with anything else. And in the summer, if you don't want to be cakey, you don't want to put stuff on you, like you would feel that that is going to fall off any minute, we have mineral powdered foundation with the SPF 15 as well. It looks like this, and it has this lovely sexy brush with it. And you just put it on, blend it in, and it looks amazing. You don't need anything else, depending obviously what coverage you like. So I'm gonna go with the brush, flat brush, mix all like that, and just put it on. Don't know if I made enough. We're gonna see. And just blend it in. You can see how it's nicely working, putting everything away. You be careful going around the brows so we don't mess them up when we just finish them. There we go. You want to go into your hairline as well, because that's how it's the best blended. Because sometimes obviously your tone can be tiny bit different. It depends if you had a sun, or like if it is winter you are more lighter, if it is summer you are more darker. There you go. Get around the nose as well. No. Around the mouth. Now you can see the coverage is really good. And you go down to your neck as well. Okie doke. Oh, that's everywhere, I believe. Awesome. Perfect. That's done now. If you need to cover anything else on your skin, you use concealer. I don't really have at the moment any spots or anything. You can, I have like kind of these dots which I sometimes just take tiny bit and literally do one dot, and I think that's all for today. And then you can just blend it with the concealer brush, just blend it gently around it. If you want to bring your eyes out, or you feel that this coverage is not enough, you can put more concealer over here and bring it out again on top of what you already done, or you can put first foundation and then put concealer underneath of your eyes. Everybody does it differently, everybody is used to different ways. So I'm not doing massive things with the contouring, but I can show you very quickly just the gentle one. So we have this beautiful palette called Glow Palette, and I will be using Meteor shade. So for contouring, you always use matte shades. If you want to add bronzer, that's fine, you can just blend it in, but don't use bronzer as a contouring because it doesn't need to look very good. So just Meteor on the angle brush, very gently, brush it off, and you want to do the get your lines there. Okay. And just blend gently, and that's supposed to kind of. Awesome. Same on the other side. And it just gives you a little bit of fine. I think I put a little bit too much on there. That can happen as well. And then the jaw. There we go. Awesome. You can put tiny bit over here as well. Lots of people doing it over there. It depends if you have a long forehead or not. If you feel like you wanna cover the edges or not. Okay, I put a little bit too much there, but let me just get that blend out. So awesome. Okay, now the next move, what we're gonna do, it's gonna be highlighting. So what you want to highlight really is up here, then here, and then sometimes nose. It really depends. If you want to make your nose smaller, you use here the brush and do. Actually, I can show you very quickly, even though I'm not normally doing it. So what you do, you take a brush, you use the same color, the meteor one, and just do it very gently, going from here and doing like this, and then you just blend it in. There we go. And you can, let me just do quickly like this, and just you blend in, and it will make your nose look smaller because of the shades. Sometimes it's fun to play with these things. Now, okie doke. Now what you wanna do is you wanna, I need to take another brush, and then you wanna highlight stuff. So I'm gonna take this color. I will do, which one I will do? Gonna do a bit of this one, but very gently because it's white and shiny. Its name is Celestian, and I'm just gonna make it very, very gently, and you can put it here. So you get that light on the nose. If you want to make it longer, you put here, and it's gonna make it longer. You can play for days. Define little bit of your cheeks. So you go above, and in between it will be the blusher. Like I said, I'm not doing this very often, so there we go. Just tiny bit. There we go. Awesome. Now let's go back with the blush. I'm gonna use this one. I love the color. It's Blossom. It's really cool. Thanks very much, guys, to sticking with me. It's taking a little bit longer than I thought, but we are on a lockdown, so there's not much to do. My daughter is already start chatting at the background, so there we go. We use the blush. Awesome. And what I do then, look at everything. If I need to add anything else, no. Okay, so I'll use the mascara. We have the Speak Volume mascara from Arbonne. This one helps to grow your lashes as well. It's really good. Again, all the products are vegan, cruelty-free, and awesome. Now, okay, I'll just do very quickly lashes because for this look you need to really use false lashes. Sorry, I went too much down. Okie doke. So that's done now. I'm gonna run over with the Translucent Loose Powder. I quite like it because it has lots of shimmer, and it's really beautiful. But I'm gonna take actually just only what is on the top here. It will be plenty. That's, you can't really probably see, and just go over to kind of set everything. Just be gentle, you don't want to smudge anything that you have done already. Sometimes you can use the powder first as well, if you prefer. I like to use it the last. Okay. There we go. Now, last not least, it will be the lips. So I'm gonna use Arbonne lip liner in color Tulip, and just go around my lips. As you can see, I have no upper lip, so you go a little bit upwards. Let me just, you go above. There we go. And you can see it looks like I actually have the lip. There we go. Now you do the same at the bottom. You can start from the corners and then join in the middle as well. Now another thing what I'm gonna use is a lipstick. It's kind of neutral color, so I'm just gonna apply that. You can use a brush as well. You can put only lip gloss. There we go. And on top of that, I'm gonna use the shimmery part of the Arbonne duo. This one is Amaryllis. You can use that as well. It looks nice, and just go over. There we go. It will blend the colors as well. Perfect. Brilliant. Now, you can do glam look and don't put the lashes. So I got today Hello lashes with volume, because you want your eyes to be dramatic. So let's put them on, as I'm preparing for tonight anyway. That will be ready. Awesome. So what you want to do is take the glue out. It has a little brush like that. So what you will do is take your tweezers, take the lash with the tweezers gently. It's sticked on, so you don't want to destroy it. And then you can hold in your hands. You take the glue and you want to place it on the edge very gently, and just tap, 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 tap. Okay, and then you're gonna place it on top of your lashes. You can use your tweezers to place them wherever you like. I'm sometimes using the edge just to put them in rather than the sharp one, because you don't want to hurt yourself. Now, do you see the difference between the one with the lashes and the one without? So it makes a lot of difference, and you want to kind of blend them in all together. Awesome. There we go. The same. Just take it into your hands. Again, tap, tap, tap. You don't want to put too much as well, because then your glue is gonna be all over your eyelid and it can destroy your eyeshadow as well. So just put it small amount and have it in your handbag if you really need. If you want really good one that you're doing lots of and using lots of the lashes, it's called Duo, and that one is really good as well. And you're always starting from the end here. Now, okay, and again blend it in. Okey-doke. You can go through again with mascara if you like. I'm just gonna do a little, this is bothering me here. It's not that angle, okay. And this one here. Just fix the edges. Brilliant. The last thing what you can do, if you really want to, you can use the eyeliner as well in there. So I wouldn't be using that today, but just to show you, you can go, where is your lashes? You can do it before, you can do it after, depending how you like. And just do a little bit, so just make sure that you are very careful and you don't have too much on your brush, because the liquid eyeliner is very dangerous, and it does lots of different smudges and lines. So I'm just gonna do it like that. You can see there is a tiny difference, but this look wouldn't need that, but I thought I'm just gonna show you. And you wanna just tap from the middle and going inwards very gently, because sometimes if you start at the start, you can get bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay. Awesome. And then also, if you have any kind of like glitter in green or gold color, you can add it on as well. It's gonna look more. I don't have any. I only have a blue and silver and stuff. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put again a little bit of the green. Okay. Awesome. And is that everything? I think that will be everything. So yeah, this is the final look. I really hope that you liked the video and that you enjoy getting ready with me. It was the first time ever that I've done video like this. I've done my first makeup video probably last year, and since then I said I'm never gonna do anything like that again, because it wasn't really good. And now this one is obviously live, which is even harder. You can see my neck and my face is completely red. So but I said I'm gonna do it, so I'm gonna do it. So I wish you a lovely Friday evening. Obviously, if you don't have like as GTC, you can go and maybe dance in the living room, open a bottle of champagne, have a glass of wine, have a date with your husband or boyfriend or fiance. Just make sure that you're enjoying your time, because I know at the lockdown it can be really difficult, and lots of people might find themselves very stressed and upset and don't know what the future holds. So always tell yourself that there will be some outcome, and something will always come and happen in a good and positive way. And just enjoy this evening. Put the makeup on, put the dress on, or wherever you fancy. I will share the photo later on. So we're gonna be starting at 8:30. So around 8:15 I'll post the picture in my dress and with my makeup and hair done, as they are not done now. And yeah, I wish you lovely evening, girls. Thank you all for watching, especially Rose, Agnieszka, who else is there? My sister, Sarah, Simone, Kelsey, and Gabcha and Becky. So thank you very much, girls. You've been awesome to being with me for like almost hour. Sorry. And have a lovely evening and take care. Bye now.